Okay. Hi. Yeah, hello. So now I'm going back to my notes and like, oh my gosh, all right.
Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah. I'm seriously glad that I took so much time writing notes because I don't think that just looking at what he does is enough to remember all the steps that go along with this.
Yeah.
Like on the sheet and doing it. So the furthest I've gotten is I've made the little checkbox and I'm starting in on the first macro to have the first box come up to say, all right, so where are you?
So I've done that.
Okay.
Yes, and now I'm trying to get the title of the month to show up. Now I'm having problems actually getting the stuff to show up.
Okay. All right. I'm just not surprised that you're always ahead of me. That's why I was like, what? I finished a project before you? No way. Because I just love, I know it's not nice that I like to use that you've been in this class before, but I really like that you've been in this class before. So it's not like completely new to you.
Well, this part is, so.
Yeah, last little craziness.
Mm-hmm.
I have like 50 things open on my computer.
Why is it not showing? Yeah. Why is it not showing up? Oh, maybe. Oh. Let's try it. Oh, okay. Yeah, my problem was that my font was white. And so I just couldn't see it.
So then it wouldn't show up at all. Okay. And why does it put in white font sometimes? Like just
so because like I added lines underneath the honesty box and then I obviously changed the background to have no fill, but the font still shows up white.
Okay.
Okay, so now when I click on it, yes, let's say January. Yes. Okay.
I really don't think this is going to take as long to do
Well,
because it's coding.
harder than me.
No. I just take forever organizing things and putting colors on things and whatever, and they're not asking us to do a lot of that.
Well, they are as part of the coding. Like you have to now assign macros. So like once you get it to have the question, what is the current month? Once they enter that month, it then has to format it as a big title. And then it has to format the whole report so that it looks professional.
But can't we do a macro like how we did it before, where we just click record and
it's a matter of inserting it in the right one.
Right. So once we do all of this inserting and making our own, then to format it, we can do it the easy way.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like how the last mini project was.
Yeah, the last mini project took me the longest of all the mini projects.
That was a crazy one.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that crazy since number 7. Like that.
I know.
Hard. And then it was that one. So I just obviously didn't have as much to do during the day as you did.
I'm getting ready to take a choir on tour tomorrow to a competition. And so it's been cool.
Oh yeah, you got to get everything. Plus it's finals beginning and all that.
So I've been behind. And I had summer camps for my choir coming up. So I had to set all that up. And yeah, it's been busy.
Keep going.
And so now I'm gonna go. Okay. So. Yes. Yeah. What's wrong in here? The selection font. Yes. Why will it not make it size? Oh. Oh. right, so.
You see how slow it is? Sorry.
Wow, that's really slow.
Oh, I had it go so incredibly slow. It's not even funny.
I just kept starting and stopping.
I was like, all right, I got to be able to write notes while he's talking. I still had to go back. I had it at the 0.5 or whatever. And I'm just like,
Oh my goodness.
No. I started at 6 this morning and then had to send kids off to school, you know.
Right.
And then you said, can we go later? I'm like, hallelujah, later. Another hour to slowly go through this. I don't know what it is about being 45. I'm like, I just have to process. It takes a lot longer to process things than it ever used to.
Okay, well, I kind of figured something out about the virtual basic. So,
Okay.
Oh, give me a second. Let me let my dogs out.
Okay.
Okay, so I opened up like the one that I did along with his video. And so in my virtual basic, it shows it above the other one. So I can like copy and paste code from the example into the mini project. And that saved me some time.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because I'm like, wait, if this, then this, but if this, then this, but if this, then this. That's crazy. But if you copy and
take
paste
it
from
how
the
you
other
did.
one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. So yeah, all right. I finally got the formatted report. Are you sure you want to automatically format the report up? So yay, I got that part. Okay, so now
Okay. Now you get to do the title part, which is what I'm on. It's been terrible. Okay, so last step. So let's see here. What is my little height? Okay. So. Okay. Oops. Shoot.
Is this another one that you're going to put? If no, oh crap.
Almost like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
We'll start adding some of those in there.
You know my secret. Actually, what I've been doing is building the macros like one step at a time. Like I do it, but then like, oh, the row doesn't adjust. So then I just create a whole new macro for just adjusting the row and I insert that at the end. And then, oh, my font size didn't adjust. So I create one just for adjusting the font and insert that at the end so that it all just does it right.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, Alright, so yes, it's April. Okay, come on. Oh, okay.
You got to start putting in the oh crap. Then you can feel better. I see it.
I just can't get the row height to auto adjust. Okay, why don't I do? All right. True, yes. Current month is April. Okay. Okay, so now. Format. I know why it hasn't been working.
Ah.
Whoa! Worked!
He did it.
Okay. I was putting it all in the wrong module. Yeah.
Oh, those modules.
Yes. I was doing all this work. I'm like, it's not doing it. Now it is. Okay. Oh.
Because you have both of the Excels open up, so you have to have it in the correct module. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, no. So in the mini project, it created two different modules. One module for the one that I was writing in the programming for, and one module for the one that I was assigning macros for.
Oh,
I was
okay.
changing all the ones that it assigned macros for, but not the one that actually has the written programming all the time.
Okay. This is a very good one. We're trying to figure it out.
Yeah. So yeah, I recommend for the title, once you get there, after you input it, record a macro to format the title, right?
Okay. Because I saw that I didn't finish all of number one because I didn't put in there how to, if you say no, how to uncheck the box. So I haven't done that yet.
I'm going to do that at the end. I'm working on all the yes first.
All the yeses.
Right? Because
Okay.
the no is at the very bottom. Like then there's a whole separate thing for no. But if they click yes, you have to do all of this stuff. And if
Okay.
they, then it's just a little one. So I skip that bit for now.
Okay. Okay. Then I have to. That'll just be the else one.
Yeah. Yeah. Else the cell thing is going to equal false. Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Open an input box and last sentence. Format the report. Okay. Okay. Okay, one more second. Gotta let my dog in. Now the fun part. Okay, moment of truth. Yes, April. Hey, I got it to format.
Woohoo!
Okay.
That is awesome.
Okay, so now.
Okay.
Oh man, thank goodness I inserted all the clear cell things so I could test it, because now we have to, if they uncheck the box, we have to reset the whole sheet. This mini project,
What about it?
it sucks.
Yeah, so far. It's like,
What are you on? What are you doing?
no, I'm still trying to get the current month up. So,
Yeah, that took me forever. Let me see what I can do.
yeah. So that's where we are, is the on the forever spot right here.
We'll go back up there. Okay, so you're trying to get the current month to format, or you're trying to get the question?
I just wanted to show up on a space that I just did the range. So,
is your font on that range white?
oh, it's probably the same thing as what you just went through. Okay.
Check it. Yeah, that took me forever to figure out.
Okay. Let's see. It is. It's still not there. Okay. So I didn't do it right. When I had to change something, do you have to? So I forgot to put end if, and then I went and put end if, and now it's not connected at all. Like it doesn't do anything when I click on my formatted report. So do I have to reconnect my?
I did.
Okay, so assign it again. Okay.
I'm saving. Okay, so now I have to do what? Whenever computer shows. Okay, so that's Yahoo! All right.
Okay, we have a checkbox and we have the box that comes up. So the checkbox has the true false. The box that comes up is the yes, no.
Mm-hmm.
So the difference between, I mean, when you click on the formatted report checkbox, then what do you have to do with the true and false? When do we use anything with the true or false? Because when you check on it and you say yes, then that should be an if. If it's yes, then you do all of these things. At what point do we use the true false for the check marks? At the very end when it's no, if it's false?
So at the very end, so when it's false, you have to make it so that it clears everything else and it just looks like the original unformatted sheet.
Okay, but right now we're changing everything, so, okay. Okay.
Like I am now on that unchecked thing. Like for the if statement for the yes no box, if they click no, nothing happens. There's no, I didn't put an else. I just put if this, then this.
Okay.
And so if they click no, nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, so
And when you're naming things, so you're naming the message box that comes up, but then you're also naming the report because you want it to show them, you're naming the month, the current month.
I'm not naming it, I just assigned it a cell.
You did the range, so you just assigned it a range.
Yeah, so my range is B7.
Okay.
Okay, so it's that. Okay, so. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Checkbox equals. I lied. So if they select no to the question, are you sure you want to format the report? It then has to, and if they select no, then you have to go uncheck the checkbox from the first question. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you have to uncheck, but it's supposed to automatically switch it to unchecked if you switch.
That's what I'm saying. So okay. Let's see. So okay.
So are you going to put it in the first macro? The if yes, then you throw in these other macros, do formatted report, you know, whatever you name these macros. And if no, then you just.
Then you uncheck the checkbox.
Yeah.
Okay, so
once we make all these other macros, then we just stick those macro names in the very first macro we made, can't we?
Yep.
And it'll do all of those. So we just have to go through all these steps, and then the first one will eventually have everything.
Mm-hmm. And mine worked. When I clicked no, it unchecked my checkbox.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on like the last part, I think. I'm gonna see.
Good for you.
So if the checkbox is unchecked, it should automatically remove That's my only problem right there.
How is it going to go back?
Okay, so last part. So else. Like, are you putting in clear cell commands so that you can keep testing your title?
No, I haven't done any of that.
So that I could make sure that my title was formatting properly, I created a macro that would just clear it out and go back to the original formatting so that I could keep testing it and making sure that every little bit worked. And now I'm really glad I did that, because now I'm working on, and I did the same thing for like the whole spreadsheet so that I could test it and make sure that every time I ran it, it would do all of the formatting properly. And now, because I did that, I can now insert those clear macros in my if then statement. So if they uncheck the box, I can now insert those clear macros.
Huh. A very good idea.
But it let me practice it. Like, that's how come I was able to know that, oh, my row isn't formatting properly, and oh, it didn't merge my cells and unmerge my cells, those types of things.
Okay.
And I made it so that they were keyboard commands. So anytime I press Control Shift T, it clears out my title, and Control Shift C, it clears out the whole spreadsheet. And that's how I've been like seeing what's working and what's not. And now I can just insert those into the if then statement.
For the if no, then you can clear everything that you just did. All the cleared ones that you made.
Right. Like if they uncheck the box.
Yep.
Okay, moment of truth. That report. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Last step. Okay. Froggy, stop. Hey. Okay, so now need to save that. Report. Okay. Must be getting cloudy. It got really dark. I think I just finished.
Woohoo!
Okay, so where are you? Because I just finished the whole thing.
I messed up and now I can't even get my first box to show back up again because I was starting to do the ifs and thens and stuff like that.
Okay, so I just started with all the ifs. Like I didn't even do the thens, all the ifs were taken care of.
Okay.
Like, because I just had to think one step at a time.
Okay. So if you just did an if.
So like, I named the range of the like true false statement for my checkbox. I named that checkbox. Did you name yours?
I haven't done anything with the checkbox where it says true and false.
Okay, so click on the cell that says true and false and name that. That way, if you have to move it, it won't mess up your programming.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. We got that one named.
Okay, so then your first line of coding should be if range, and then of the name of the range you just named equals true, then, right?
The first line of coding after.
So it says sub and then the name of whatever you created. Like I did mine as formatted report, right?
Right.
Okay. And so then your very next line should reference that checkbox true false cell, right? In an if statement. Because everything in this report depends on that checkbox.
Okay.
So Is that what you had?
So if the name of my checkbox is equal to true.
Mm-hmm. And then you need to put then at the end of that.
Okay.
And so if it equals true, then your question pops up. Are you sure you want to automatically format the report? Right?
Yes. I guess I named it wrong. I can't name it that.
Oh, name it checkbox. That's what I named it, and it worked.
You name, well, I'm talking about the true false box.
Me too. I named it checkbox.
Okay. Okay. Checkbox is equal to true. And then you put then, and then I do
Format question. Well, that's what I named my phrase, was the format question. So then I put format question equals MSG box. And then, are you sure you want to automatically format the report?
okay. So I did that.
Right, because if they check the checkbox, then your cell is going to equal true. If your cell equals true, then you want to ask the question, are you sure you want to format the report? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now I should be able to assign that again so that I have it for sure assigned. And then I can try. So why is it still not coming up? I don't know what I've been doing wrong.
Okay, have you deleted everything else in there?
Deleted all the rest of my macros or what?
Yeah, in that sub.
Yeah, like there's nothing else in the sub, but I named my sub formatted message box, and then I said if, and I named that true false, the checkbox is equal to true, then, and I called it the formatted report versus you said formatted message, right?
Yeah, mine's format question. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter what the name is.
Question, right.
Okay, so read your format report line. So before format report equals
the message box with the parentheses, quotation, are you sure you want to automatically format the report, question mark, quotation, then a comma, a VB, yes, no, comma, and then quotation formatted report.
and then close parentheses, right?
And then close parentheses.
Okay, and that's not coming up?
And it's not coming up. Like what I'm either missing a space somewhere. You know how they've got to have spaces. So maybe, okay, let's try this. Because I did this on the mess up on the assignment as well. Compile block if without end if. I didn't put end if. Okay, that's it. Finally told me.
Right.
Okay.
And your end sub too, right? You have an end sub.
I've got the end sub. It was the end if that I didn't get in there. Those easy ones.
I know.
Okay, so now let's assign it again and see if it'll do it this time. Still no. Okay. Seriously. What else did I do wrong?
Okay, so right now, your subcoding should be sub, and then the name of your sub, open, close, right?
Yes.
And then it should say if range, open bracket, quote, checkbox, close quote, close parentheses, space equals space true, space then enter. Right?
I don't have the range. I don't have a range thing in there.
Oh yeah, if range, because it's that's what cell means. The range is the cell. So if range, and then the name of your range equals true. That's probably what it is.
Okay, and the name of the range is the checkbox.
Yep.
Okay. That's what it is. If the range.
If range, open bracket, quotation, checkbox, quotation, close bracket, space, equals, space, true, space, then.
Yes. That's true. Then I can say the formatted question,
Yes.
which is what yours was. And I just switched mine to that because I'm like, whatever. I need to get message box. And you're in my group. That means we can do this.
That's right.
Okay, then all the rest of it. So I should have it then. I should have it. Okay. So let me assign it again. I'm getting really good at assigning things. Yes. Okay. Are you sure you want to automatically format this report? Yes. Okay. Finally.
Yahoo!
And it includes the range checkbox, true, false, which is what I was like, what do we do with this true, false thing?
Yes, that's what that is. And that's handy too, because then if they click no, it has to, you switch the true to the false, which unchecks the box, but that's way later.
Yeah, I haven't got to that yet. Not at all.
So now you have to do your other if statement if they select yes to that question, right?
Yeah, so I just started another macro and named it something else. And then I was like, so if my formatted question is equal to yes.
VB yes.
VB yes.
Then
I put down a current month because I have to add the input box. So I
named my input box title.
Okay, so you named it input box title?
No, I didn't put input, I just named it title. So if format question equals VP yes, then title equals input box, what is the current month?
Okay, so you didn't even say the name of something is equal to input box? You just said then input box with the quotation,
So I named my input box title. So if format question equals VB yes, then.
So your title, my name, I said current month, but yours was title. Is it title that they're talking about?
You can put current month.
Yeah, you can name it whatever. Okay, so I have my name current month is equal to input box, the parentheses and quotation, what is the current month? Comma, and then I just named it month.
Sure.
Okay. Did your title, like you did it different? These names of everything.
Okay. And then
it's going to say month on my pop-up box. It's going to say the month. What is the current month?
Right, and mine says title because it's the title of the report. That's all.
Okay.
And then
I named it range.
Yeah, so then you want range, and you just choose the box where you want the title to appear and figure out what that is. Like mine is just B7.
Okay. Yeah, I did B3. So
yeah. Okay, and then equals, and then the name of your box. What do you call it? Current month?
I called it current month.
Yeah, so range B3 equals current month.
Okay, and then I end if and I end sub and see if that works.
Yep.
Okay. Now, what am I going to add it to? I'm going to add it to the true box. I'm going to add it, or it's not going to even matter. I don't have to attach it.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to have to attach the macros.
If they select yes, then that will happen.
Okay, so it's already going to.
Yeah, it's already attached to everything.
Okay, because I added in the name of the formatted question. Okay. Do you want to? Yeah.
Oh, if it's not working, you need to do another end if. So right now you'll have 2 end ifs stacked on top of each other.
Really?
Because one ends that if and one ends the other if.
So I shouldn't have ended the other if in the first macro then.
I didn't. I ended them at the end.
Because I ended it, and so then it was ended.
So that's probably why you're not getting the second end come up.
Yes.
So end it at the very end. So it should be like end if, end sub at the bottom.
All right. So I need to not end the first macro at all. I'm continuing the macro.
Yeah, it ends up, it's the very last thing to end.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so I just took out all of the stuff that made them different macros. So now it's all one macro, and it continued because I had 2 different macros. So now I'm doing it all the same.
Yeah, it should all be in the same thing.
Okay. And then they really want us to just say whatever month it is that we don't really even know.
Yeah, I typed in any month. That's why. So now that you have your title showing up, recorded macro that records how you format it. And then immediately after you do that, create a macro that resets all the formatting for your title, because that will come in handy as you test it, and it will come in handy later when you have to reformat everything back to the beginning when they uncheck the box.
Okay. I don't know that I could have figured this out without actually doing it with you. I'm like, how long would this have taken me to pull it all together? Okay.
So it really helped me to have the assignment open, because I just copied and pasted. I was like, oh, how did I do that message box that they only click OK in? And so I just copied and pasted it from the other one and changed the name. So for me, that's what helped. But for you, the notes help.
Right. Whether or not that's a good thing, because you used what, yeah. Okay.
That's good. Works.
Now January's in there. So now you made a macro that formatted your title and put it in.
Like I just recorded it.
For the next step.
And no, I didn't assign a command. So I recorded. So the next step is to record a title formatting macro.
Okay. And will it put it in the module that you have open?
No, it'll create a new module, but I can show you how to move it. It's easy.
Okay. Because it doesn't tell us that we need to have it in one module, but it makes it easier.
Well, you have to move it so that it's in the same coding line as your title.
Okay.
Actually, that does remind me.
Okay. And then I formatted it. And there it is in module 2.
So then you just copy from where it's green, the name of the macro, all the way down to right before end subs. And you go paste that underneath the green from your title.
Do you take the sub?
Nope.
Okay, so you just forget that.
Just from where it's green to right before end sub.
Okay. Module 1. But then I have to also make it clear the title.
Yeah. Did you already do that?
I haven't made it clear the title yet. Is that going to be its own?
Yeah, and give that a keyboard command.
Okay.
Like for me, it was Control Shift T. So when I wrote capital T in the box, that it changed it to Control Shift T.
Okay.
And that helps you test it so that you're like, oh, it didn't reformat the row height. And, oh, it didn't do this.
Okay.
I have about 5 more minutes until the kids start coming home.
Okay. Well, you've been helping a lot. I'll be able to figure more of this out. It'll take me longer because I don't have you sitting there step by step directing me. So that you help me get it started. So
The beginning part is the hardest because now it's just recording macros to do the right formatting and clearing them out.
Yeah. So it'll be good. You can go.
Okay.
All good.
Awesome.
Thanks for sitting here with me and doing it and then helping me along. So that saved me a lot of time today. Like for
good. My pleasure. And it made me fit fine, so that's good.
There we go. Well, it's been really nice working with you and getting to know you, Megan.
Me too. I like our little group of 2.
It's kind of worked out, huh?
It has.
So thank you very much. I wish you the very best.
You too, and good luck on the final.
Yeah, you too. Right? You're good.
We'll see.
All right.
We'll see ya.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.